All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and record. We're on day 60. We're getting close. We are getting close, people. We're in May now, about to hit June, and then we got July, and then we're gonna activate the hunters, maybe a little bit sooner. So I've been a pretty busy bee. Got a lot of stuff taken care of. So I hope you guys you're gonna see a lot of things. Um, right now I've been just like farming, completely out of steel scrap metal. So that's the only thing that's kind of holding us back. But we've got our little chickens in here. Got a couple eggs up in there. They're on free range. I don't know why they're showing up inside, but they're actually outside, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and drop. As you can see, we got two refrigerators. I got meat in this one, and then the vegetables in that one. I just added a stove. As you can see, we got the two workbenches. I also created a distillery, and we also got the mass converter that converts all the items. So, yeah, so that's pretty good. All right, guys. So, we need scrap metal. So, we're definitely going to need to get some scrap metal. Hold on one second. I do apologize. I had to turn on my multi-streaming because I'm actually also streaming live. All right. So, let's see where we're at. Making a bunch of rope and stuff. So we need some vitamins or fruits and vegetables. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to, let's go ahead and dive for the good stuff, guys. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And we already got a cooked liver there. We're going to take this other liver out right now. And we're going to go ahead and cook that. Oops, this is already cooked. Oops, almost messed that up. We're maxed out on water, so we're doing good. Don't have any more shotgun ammo, so we gotta really be careful now in the shotgun. Alright, there we go. Bam. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. Put a little bit of wood up in there. Alright, let's go fishing for some kelp. Let's go this way. See if we get lucky. Yep, there's actually a kelp halfway sticking through the rock. Look at that. We got lucky. Boom. Yep, there's a kelp. Right, is that a kelp right there? Yep, I think there's a kelp right there in front of us. Right there. Yep, it was. Alright, let's see how many we can get. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do some farming. We definitely need scrap metal, so we gotta hope. So the airplane has flown by like twice. I want to say 2 or 3 times already and hasn't crashed. So definitely we're recording, so we all know what that means. If we're recording, that means we are going to get a crash. It never fails. You guys always bring that luck that we need to get that airplane crash. And boom. Here we go. Where are we at? Where are we at right now? We see anything? Oh, there's another pearl. Pearls are always good to get. Eventually, we're gonna have to start making some glass and then start doing some base modifications. You know, put some windows in and get all that stuff. We're definitely gonna need to get ready for the winter. Oh, there's a shiny right there on the grass. So let's go grab that shiny real quick. Are we missing anything? Oh, look at that. Look down just in time. We would have missed that. I think there's some. Oops. I think there's some more kelp in there. So let's just go get the shiny real quick. And then we're gonna is it right over here? Yeah, there it is right there. And look at that. And scrap metal. Look at that. We're close to Lady Luck. We already know. Lady Luck always brings us. Look at that. We even got a shotgun shell. She is amazing, Lady Luck. Look around real quick. Alright, let's jump back up in the water and let's go ahead and get the rest of that kelp. And kelp. Come on. Where you at? Right there. Look at that. 2 kelps. Look at that. Let's see if there's one behind us. We didn't pass anything, did we? No, we did not. But there's a kelp right there. Let's look down below us real quick, just to make sure. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's get that last kelp here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and start running through here. Let's try and see if we can't get some boxes. Oh, like, let's take that kelp. If not, our stamina would drop down, like, really fast. Let's eat one of that. Yeah, when you eat the liver, it also gives you a little bit of vitamin. It doesn't give you much, but, you know, every little bit counts. I think when we get back, we're going to have to make a boiling pot so that we can make the chicken stew. And I think that, by far, gives us, you know, one of the best double buffs because it gives us protein and it also gives us vitamins at the same time. So that's like a double whammy. Look at that. Look at this, guys. We are getting lucky. We still got a key. We got a lock pick, so who knows? We might get lucky while we're out and about. Alright, let's see what we got here, guys. Don't need another chicken because we're too far away from the base to the point where if we keep collecting all the stuff around here, you know, we wouldn't be able to run all the way back to, by the time we got back, the chicken would be dead anyway, so not worth it. So the last time, the box was right underneath there. There's a wolf there, so nothing there. Is the sun going down? The sun is actually going down, guys. I do not know what's going on. So I want that bug. We want the shiny. Give us the shiny. So sometimes, like the last time I got the lock crate was underneath there. I want to say I've seen a lock crate there before, right next to that big rock. There's just way too much stuff going on right over there, so we're going to go around. Plus, it's about to get dark, so we might have to run back to the base. But the good thing, people, if we run back to the base, I'm telling you, oh, look at that. There's a piece of metal. Lady Luck, boy, she's taking care of us. Okay, so I want that box, guys. So we're gonna have to play tag with this stupid bear. So he already stopped. Alright, we used up all of our shotgun. Well, actually, we still got one shotgun shell. Let's go ahead and get the seed out of that baby there. We're still doing pretty good there. So let's hurry up and go get that box. Let's wash our hands. There we go. Don't want to get infected. Get infected, we lose half our stamina. And we also lose half our, I think half our health. How far was that box? Okay, did it despawn? Oh no. Did we kill the bear for nothing? Oh man. Yep, guys, you see that. It despawned. I'm telling you, man, it's a real thing, guys. Oh well. We got a piece of metal, so all was not for nothing. That's okay. Oh, look at that. 2 pieces of metal. There we go. Wasn't too bad, guys. At least we got something out of that. There's another shiny right there on the rock. Let's go and get that. I'm telling you though, guys, let's see if we can't get this chicken to take back with so that we can have 3. And he's dead. Oh well. I guess the drop from the arrow was just a little too much. Oh, but look at that. Another piece of metal. That's always good, guys, if we got metal. Don't see anything over there, so let's just run around. It is getting dark, so we're not going to try and do the swim. Plus, we got the bear right over there across from us. No sense messing with that guy. Right, let's get some iron. What are we going to get? There we go. We got 4. That's always nice when we get the max. Oop, look at that, another shiny. Look at that. All right. For all you guys that are watching, this is for you guys. All right. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. All right. All right. If you're not following on Twitch or YouTube, it'd be great if you go ahead and at least follow me. If you got any comments, if you got any questions, type them into the chat. I do look at the chat pretty regularly, as much as I can. Hopefully I can answer some questions. The game is called Subsistence. It's an amazing game. I'm telling you, this game is really good. I've been playing this game for years. Well, I remember originally when the game came out, you know, when you chop wood, you had to pick the pieces of wood up. Now you chop the wood and it automatically goes into your inventory. Makes such a huge difference because especially at nighttime, it's kind of dark. You can't really see nothing. You can't run around. So a lot of times you run around and you chop wood at night, and then you had to look around trying to find the wood that you just chopped. It was horrible. I hated that. Oh, there we go. Some more iron right before we go inside our base. Beautiful. Oh, look at that, people. Look at that. Boy, Lady Luck is taking care of us. Look at that. We are doing good. You can't hit it standing up. Just hit crouch. Then you'll be able to go ahead and get it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Check out the base. Let's go ahead and add some wood. Yeah, we can go ahead and eat some meat now. Drop that in there. Put the fat up in there. That we can keep. Let's go ahead and take that. So we got a fridge dedicated just to meat. And then we got a fridge that's dedicated to the vegetables. Alright. We are doing good, people. So we already have the diving station. Look at that. Oh, we already got 3 chickens, so bringing an extra one would have been a waste. That's crazy. Oh, good thing we didn't waste it. Alright, so this goes here, that, this, this, and I think that is it for there. Wait, and the biofuel. Let's check our food, make sure it's not burning. Oops, it's not burning yet. And that goes in there. Then the ammo. Still not done. Look at that, guys. You hear that? That sounds like an elk. Oh yeah. So if we crouch, they're not going to run away. We're going to have to go up there and try and get that elk. Load up. Okay. What do we got on us? Chicken. Look at that. We'll drop the chicken in there too. We'll cook it in a second. Alright guys, I'm telling you, there's an elk and he's got to be close. We heard him walking. There he is over there. Okay, we're just kind of keep an eye on him. See which way he runs. Alright, so he's in that little general area there. We got you, elk. Don't you worry about it. We're coming for you. I wish I'd caught him while he was in the water. Okay, I think we can harvest all this. This we can't harvest yet. We can harvest the potatoes, and we can harvest all the tomatoes, so. Oops. Alright. Cotton's not ready yet, so that's fine. Hopefully the elk will come back sometimes after you shoot them if you don't chase them. Eventually they'll start walking back, and it looks like he might be right there, but I'm not going to waste a bullet shooting into the dark. We'll wait till the daytime comes. Oh, they need water. Oh boy. And they need food. Let's take the 5 here. Let's give them that. That's going to give them a little bit of water too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We definitely need to make sure we get some water for those guys though. Okay, so we got 16 tomatoes. Let's drop the onions in there for now. We'll drop the potatoes in there and the carrots. Let's go see what kind of seeds we have, and then, so we got 6 tomatoes, so we only need 2. We got 2 carrots and 2 potatoes. Cotton we're not going to waste on. Okay. Okay, so for the carrots, we need the tomatoes. We need 2. So let's extract 1 and 2. So now we got 8 tomatoes again. For potatoes, we need 6. So let's do 5, and then 1 more is 6. Carrots is the same thing. 5 plus 1 more. Oh, wait a minute. Is 6. And then the next time we're going to switch around. We're going to probably have to make another planter so that we can do the onions too. Then that way we got all the stuff. I mean, generally you don't have cotton that much, but I mean, I've been finding a lot of cotton seeds, so we probably need to make another planter. go. Looking pretty good, guys. We are doing really good. Oops. Fell down through the bottom. Alright. What do we need to make another planter? Do we have enough to make another planter? Yeah, so we need planks, rope, and metal. Scraps. We needed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just take all that. And I think it was rope. Alright. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and put all that stuff back real quick. Need to hurry up. Clean up our inventory. Yeah, we could drop that chicken in there now. Yeah, we definitely gonna need some wood. And we need some water too. Let's get that planter. Drop that baby up in there. Let's get onions. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Looking pretty good, guys. Alright. Eventually we're going to have an elevator. And then we won't have to keep dealing with that little bump every time we go up. There we go. Alright, so we got onions, we've got tomatoes, we've got potatoes, and we got carrots. And then we also got cotton. Man, we are doing great. Let's go get that chicken off the thing. Oops. Oops, come on now. There we go. So we got some meat to eat. There we go. Drop that there. That goes there. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. Is that the elk right there? Oh no, that's just a shadow off of the tree. That's fine. Vitamins are still kind of low. That's fine. That's fine for now. Right, let's see if we can get some. Look at that. There we go. It's that wishful thinking, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And down we go. There's... Oh, look at it. Look at that. 1, 2. It's going up. There's another one. Make sure that there is over there. We should be fine. And we'll go over that way. There's another kelp over there. Need to get that. And we're going to go searching for our Mr. Elk. Look at that. There's one right there too. Look at that. There's 2 here. 1. 2. Okay, there's a pearl right there. Let's... Oh, look at that. Almost missed that. Boom. Almost time for the cave. We're not quite ready. I want to build that. I want to go down there. We're gonna need to get definitely some crystal so that we can make the climbing pickaxe. So we're almost there. I think in the next 10 days we're definitely gonna make a run to the. In about 10 days we're definitely gonna make a run to the cave. We just got a little bit more prep work to do. Got to set a base up down there, and then we will be ready. Hey, what's up, Desmond Nash? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the game. We're looking for an elk. The elk is my arch nemesis. In my other game, he killed me a lot. Like a lot. So, we know he ran off this way somewhere. There's a wolf. And I'm pretty sure he's just been kind of wandering, so we gotta kind of keep an eye out for him. Get up here on a rock, see if we can see them. In the water or something. That's a bear over there. There's another bear in front of us. Oh well. We're gonna find them though. We ain't gonna let them get away, guys. We're going after that elk. We're gonna find him. If he didn't despawn. There, right there. Oh, there's another shiny. There's two shinies. We're gonna stay crouched so that we don't wake up the bear. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, looking pretty good. Let's get up on that rock over there. See if we can see our elk. There's a bear right there, and there's a shiny on the other side of the bear. But right now, we want to see if we can find the that elk that ran away. Chicken right over there. Oh, but there's a shiny right there on the rock, so we're gonna go grab that. Then we're gonna look down when we get over there and see if we can see the elk. Boom. Alright, we'll get that iron. Alright. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There's a piece of metal there, though, so we're just gonna run, get the metal, and keep on running. See? There we go. There's a cougar up there. That would give us sinew, and there's a box. So we should have a platform right over there. So there's the platform. We could shoot the cougar and lure him over, but we don't have, the problem is we don't have the shotgun, and we didn't bring the, and I don't know if the rifle would be able to kill him, but we're going to try it anyway. Why not? Nope. This thing, oh wait, we do have one round. There we go. Alright. Nope. There we go. See if we can get a crit. Ah, you son of a gun. And run. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. Oh shit, no! He can get on the damn thing, guys. Okay, so I didn't make the platform high enough. And now we are running for our lives. That was a stupid move on my part. I didn't think that the damn cougar could get on the platform. Okay, slowly. Oh great, now we got a stupid bear following us. Ah. Alright guys, that was a dumb move on my part. Damn it. Oh shit, our stamina's low too. Guys, this ain't gonna look good for us. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is we must take a moment to reflect let us take a moment to reflect on our transgressions, on the things that we have done in life. Let's take a little break. We're gonna need to take a break. That's a sad moment for us right there, guys. That was painful, guys. That was very painful. So we well, we learned something new. Hold on one second. I just wanna. So I know everybody's watching this, boy. Everybody around the world is watching this. So, yep, it's gonna be interesting. See how this turns out. Virginia is looking like that's a really close race right there. 48% and 49%. So that's gonna be really close. But only 60% has been counted. So that's still, you figure 60% is counted, you get 2.6 million. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? There we go. Yes, this is a very good game, guys. Really good game. I'm just recovering right now from that painful disaster that we just had. And so, taking a moment to reflect on my actions. You know, one of those things where you do something and you wonder what you did. Oh, I forgot I was recording too. So let's go ahead and end that recording. That one we ain't gonna show. We'll probably have to re-record. But yeah. And the airplane hasn't even came yet. That's the one thing. Yeah, you do got a point there, Mike. Either way, I just think that depending on who wins, the pain might be a lot higher. So, but I mean, we'll know by tomorrow, right? Or sometime late tonight. I don't know. Hmm. I kind of missed the old map where the lock boxes were static. They were always in the same place at all at the same time, or they were always in the same location. Now you got to run around and keep looking for them. But that still is okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a shame. You know, I have a daughter, so definitely my concern, uh, where we're at, where the states now can determine something was to happen to my daughter, God forbid, um, she'd be forced to carry out something that, could be part of an act of violence. That's just, something like that is just wrong. But, you know, my ex-wife, her mom is German, so, worst case scenario, she could always go back to Germany. Wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You know, on so I live here in Alabama, and there's a one of the amendments that they were trying to push through is they want the schools to be able to sell the property that the schools own to, like, basically big corporate, and then that money could be used for the education. And my concern is, if you actually look at um, the original, I guess, policy or laws, the property that was allocated for schools are to remain there for the schools. And so, I'm not a big proponent of the schools now selling off that property to try and make a buck when, we all know that there's some dope deals going on. Somebody's hands are getting greased, and, this will allow them the ability to sell off that property. And I'm not a fan of that. I think that, the schools, the land that was allocated for schools was allocated for the schools for a reason. And instead of trying to sell off that land, they should develop it for the school, make tracks for the kids to, or running, or put a football field in for the kids to play football or soccer or whatever the case is. But actually do something for the school instead of just start chopping up pieces of the property and letting big companies come in and build stuff. Because, I mean, the last thing you want to do is have a factory right next to a school. I mean, I would never support something like that. So we'll see. I mean, I look at it like this. What time is it now? It's like 9 o'clock. So I'm thinking probably by same time tomorrow, all this shit will be done. And then we'll be worrying about the next problem. I mean, there's not really much we can do now. Just sit and wait. But yeah. So I'm trying to think, Mike, what would be some cool additions that we could have added to this game? Now, I would love to have a scope in game. And I don't know if it was you or Cougar said that they're going to be adding the Mauser 9mm, so you can have a different 9mm. I'm really excited for that. Let's see. Um, Maybe a couple more different fish. You know, that might be cool. Let's see, what else could we have? What else could they add to the game? Um, I mean, I like the thing with the airplane, but maybe add like a loot that falls off the airplane, like a drop, like a drop box type thing. I think that would be cool. Oh yeah, or a crossbow. Instead of having just a bow all the time, having a crossbow. That would be cool. I'd love to see that crossbow. Plus, I'd like to see some skins for the base building. So you don't just have basically the wood and the metal and then the glass. Like we should be able to change it up a little bit. Also, what I think would also be cool is if we can upgrade the glass like we can the wooden walls to stone or to steel. We should be able to also upgrade the glass. Hey, Mike, have you ever played Subnautica? Oh, yeah, 'cause it's a pretty cool game. We should try this Saturday to definitely play this game here. Set up a multiplayer for this game. Start a multiplayer session. Yeah, Subnautica's pretty cool. Graphics are really good, and they just announced that they're going to be releasing the Subnautica 3 soon. Yeah. Then on the 20th, my game, the on the 20th, the Stalker 2 comes out. Yeah, I think they're trying to balance that out. So when Subnautica 2, you had a little bit above the land of the in that snow biome. I think in the original game you had that one little place that you could like climb into the island and you found that like the weird fruit. And I think that's also where you learned like the dome. But I think they're trying to balance that out. I think that's one of the things they're looking at. I was looking at the game Eden Crafter. So I used to play with my friend from Germany. We played Planet Crafter, but we finished that already. And then they came out with this other game called Eden Crafter. I'm almost positive it's got to be the same people that made Planet Crafter. Just did the graphics a little bit different, reskinned it with a new name, and then listed it as that. And but that one's kind of like a combination. That's like a combo between the Planet Crafter and Satisfactory. Yeah, yeah, Planet Crafter is pretty cool. Like I played that. The only downside is you have a lot of downtime in the sense that um, like when you're going from one stage to the next, you have to wait like a long time, like in game. Like I mean, it could take hours, like hours. We're talking like probably sometimes 2 or 3 days because there's like a timer to get like to the next stage, and then there's another timer to get to the next stage, and you got to build these things to help it speed up, but it still takes time. Like I remember the last stage that we were doing, I logged into the game and I just went to bed and let the game run through the whole night just so that we could get past the um just so that we could get past that one stage there. I see we got some new people watching. Hey, if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. We're gonna go ahead and jump back in. We just had a really sad moment I wasn't paying attention and you know tried to. Well, if you played this game before, you know better. You don't run when you don't got stamina, or you don't attack if you don't have stamina. Okay, so I don't know what just happened. All right, here we go. Let's make a few changes here. Oops. Ah. All right, let's see if we can't put it somewhere where the stupid cat can't get to it. I wonder if I like. Yeah, no, we gotta raise that up a little bit. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Oh, look, there's a shiny. There's a shiny. All right. Oh man, I did not refill my canteens, and oh, we are really hurting out here, guys. Okay, so I know there was a piece of metal somewhere this way. I saw it when we ran towards the shiny. Yep, there it is right there. So this is Cougar Air. Cougar. This is Cougar area. Oh, look, there's another shiny. All right. We'll eat them blueberries right now. And we're gonna eat that right now too. Okay, there's a shiny right over there next to. Oop, look at that. There's a cougar. He's level 3. Okay. So, we're gonna show that kitty cat who's boss, guys. All right. So our goal is. Oop. First, we're gonna get the shiny right here. Thank you. Run, baby, run. Run, baby. Run like there's no tomorrow. Oh, he sounds loud. Oh, he sounds loud. Oh my gosh! How can the damn... How can he jump up there? Oh, this is just... Okay, so that's not right. Oh, yeah, we can't take that down. Yeah, we can't take that. So, um, let's go here. Um, Let's see where we're at. Let's close that. All right, let's go back here. Uh, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. All right. All right, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do the kiting game. Run, baby. All right. Just gonna run. Now the cougar chases us for quite a while. Run, baby, run. That's what you get there. That's what you get. Let's wash our hands. We can eat that. We can eat that. The only thing we can't do is we can't drink any water because we didn't come prepared this one time. It's getting dark too. Hold on 1 second. My screen is a little off here. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, That sounded pretty loud. Oh no, people. Strawberries are back in season. We are back in season for strawberries, so it must have switched to June now. So we must be in the month of June. Oh yes, we've definitely now got to start looking for strawberries. That's going to be our main priority now, besides trying to get the scrap metal. Because now we got to start. Oh, I on the on the Twitch page. I thought I put down just relaxing gameplay. Okay, now you got me curious. Oh, it's still like 80 to 172. Yeah. So it's looking like a landslide, guys. Oh, oh. That's right. We also needed some wood, didn't we? Oh, there's a shiny. Ooh, there's two shinies. Yeah, um yeah, let's try this. Election 2024 results. Oh yeah, so this is the page that you're probably on. No. Go back. Ah. So, nope. That's not it. Yeah. Okay. So I know California. I don't know how many seats go are in California, but that's a lot of seats right there that California has. What was the 2020? So it's going to be interesting. I mean, right now, the only concern is that Virginia was blue state last time. So we'll see how it turns out. All right, let's get back into the mix of things, guys. We got to get these shinies. We got to find strawberries now too. Yep. Okay then. So we know now, at least I know now, that strawberries start in June. Boom. So now that we just hit June, that means we're in strawberry season again. So we're gonna need to definitely start collecting a lot of strawberries. I know there's got to be a lockbox somewhere around here. I only know of like 2 locations of where the lockbox on this side is. So, oh, look at that. There's a shiny and a chicken. But we want the shiny. There we go. We need to hurry up and get back because we don't want those chickens on us to die. That'd be frustrating if our 3 chickens die. Yeah, let's hurry up and get back. Let's check on our chickens. We might have a little bit of time left. On the way back, we can look. Ooh, look at that. Got some scrap metal. Maybe we'll get lucky and find 1 or 2 more strawberries. That'd be really nice. I remember back in the day, this area here was always good for looking for like carrots and potatoes and strawberries and blueberries, because they were always here lined along the beach. Oh, another scrap metal. Boom. Oh. Okay. Alright, we saw a shiny. And I don't want to lure the wolf too close because I want to get that shiny. There we go. I'll take them arrows. Alright guys, let's see if we can get another strawberry going back to base. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we get another strawberry? Come on. Where's the strawberries? Man, strawberries are like unicorns in this game too. I mean, I think they're just about as rare as the stupid lock crates. Alright, let's get up here on the corner. Let's see if we can find something. Yep, there's a strawberry. Oh, I tell you, Lady Luck is with us now. Boom. Alright. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? Boom. There we go. Shiny on the beach. Okay. They need water. So I got 3 though. 1, 2, 3. Let's drop some water up in these babies here. And fill. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's do this here again. That should max them out on water. Oop. Let's get them eggs. There we go. Got our first 2 strawberries. Put those 2 steaks up in there. 1, 2, 2, 3. And drop that in there. Alright, let's clean up a little bit. This, that, that, and that. Okay. Oh, there's a pig outside, guys. We gotta go get him. We gots to go get him. He is just asking for it. And don't get me, oops. We can make some serious, There we go. That's good. He led us right on over to the loot drop. Ooh, and there's another one over there. Look at that. 2 shinies, guys. Did somebody say bacon? Ah. Ooh, look at that. And a blueberry. We'll take it. Gotta go back because you know we don't have any water, but we can fill up these guys. There's a shiny right over there too. Look at that. Went on down in here. Got ourselves a kelp. We will take that. Come on. Get on out the water. Let's go get the shiny. There we go. Look at that. Got some nails on that one though. Where's the sun at? It's like right above us. I think, well, let's check and see what our stats are. Wait, oh, we do have water. Drink, and drink, and drink. Eat, and eat. I think we can eat, yeah, we're not gonna eat that though. Yeah, we're not gonna get sidetracked like we always do, like the cat. Let's go ahead and get that kelp. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Look at that. That was a good dive. 1 and 2. Gonna go on up, get the other one. Boom. Let's get it. What the heck? Now we can go to the top. Come on, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Why is he not moving? See, I hate that. Sometimes your guy's just stuck on the ground or something and he just won't move. Like, what the heck, people? I think the game was out to get me. The game was trying to kill me. What result were you looking at? Look at that. We got 2 of the pork chops. I'm gonna drop the kelp up in there. Nope. Okay, I was about to say, was I cooking food? Because if I was, it's gone. Okay. Put that in there, put that in there. Yeah, we need to. 1, 2. Alright. Do 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 do. Definitely gonna need to get some wood though. Yeah, they got food. Any of these guys level 10 yet? No. Yeah, they're all low level. So, that's fine. Oh, hey, Truly, here I am, man. I've been talking the whole time, asking you. You got to show your base, and I had the mic muted. But yeah, with Mike, I definitely agree with you. I don't fully believe that taxpayers should be funding private schools. Private schools collect private funding, and because they collect private funding, they're able to set their own rules, and they don't have to follow what the government says or anything like that. So they can discriminate. You know, they can say, you know, you got to have an income of $250,000 a year with both parents together in order for you to get that kid to that school. And then they're already charging that high amount of tuition. And then on top of that, they get federal funding also. Well, if you're getting federal funding, you shouldn't then you shouldn't have that ability to decide who can go to your school or not. Then it should be just like anything else. If your school is in a school district, then any child should be able to go to that school then. So if they want to accept federal funding, by all means, but then they follow the rules just like everybody else. And that's the problem. Private schools don't want to do that. They want to be able to still do whatever they want, how they want, but they still want to take the taxpayers' money. That's a no-go. So, hey, truly, you got a photo you can share? You want me to give you my Discord so you can post your photo of your base to see what it looks like? How far have you gotten? I'd be curious. Here we go, guys. This is for all you guys viewing right now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. One more time. I'm gonna have to come up with some more cool little add-on things to add to here, so that when you guys are, you know, say something pretty cool or something. Oh yeah. So there's a trick on how you can stack the boxes. So technically, you can't really stack the boxes like this. What you do is you build a platform, and then you put the first box down, then you set the platform up just above it. You put the next box on top of the platform, you raise the platform up just above it, and then you put the third box on top of it. That's kind of like how you get around stacking. That's how you stack in this game. So you would I would take this floor out, I would put it up against the wall, put a box on top of it, then I'd move it, lift it up a little bit more, put the next box on top of it, and that's how you're able to stack the boxes. Kind of like that. It's pretty cool. Also, if you didn't know, the workbench, you can put a box underneath the workbench, and I'm almost positive you can also put a box up underneath this one too. So yeah. So I mean, I'm doing pretty good. So like I got a surplus of energy, and so my energy is slowly going up. And we got 10 solar panels upstairs. Oops. I know I need to put base lights in here, but I'm just being cheap. I want to wait till I get all that glass. But yeah, as you can see now, we got 10 solar panels, and I got 5 planters. So this is onions, tomatoes, potatoes, and carrots. And then on top of that, we also got cotton. Because, you know, when you play the 365 day, you end up collecting a lot of cotton. So you should have a dedicated planter just for that, because you will need it for certain things. Yeah, there you go. So if I had, like, my goal is to get 20 solar panels, because if I get 20 solar panels, then all you got to do is make that mass that converts electricity to mass, and then you don't have to burn wood anymore, because I got that right there. I could just turn it on, because I'd always have a surplus of electricity. So I just crank this baby on, max out my mass, and then I'm good to go. But yeah, that's definitely what you should do. Get those solar panels in, and then you'll be doing really good. I got 2 refrigerators. I got like all the vegetables and eggs in this one, and then all my meat I got in here. And so as you can see, I'm preparing for when the wintertime kicks in. In fact, I might actually make a 3rd refrigerator for cooked food. And I've got this one fully upgraded. You definitely want to fully upgrade your refrigerators so they use the least amount of power. And both of them are fully upgraded. So, and then by then, I think if I can make another 5, solar panels, then I'll really be good. 10 would be better. Then I'd have 20. Then I would have surplus all the time. I could run all 3 of those refrigerators, and probably even run one of these things nonstop. One of these babies here. So yeah. Also made a distillery. I'm still kind of on the fence about the distillery. Oh yeah, that's right, Cougar. Hey, welcome back, Cougar. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing great. That's for Cougar. So you guys, you got to go look him up, and you got to check out his base. He has a base. That base is awesome. Like it has a tower that like goes all the way up into the sky. When the plane sometimes flies, it crashes into his tower, and he can just kill the guys and take all the loot. He doesn't have to run around looking for the plane. His base is like got all this glass in it, and he's got like massive like electricity, and he's got like these roads all through the whole island or the whole map, and he's got the ATV. I don't know if he had the ATV. I think he did, but I mean he's got like all kinds of stuff, man. He pushes a button, and all these lights light up across the map at night. I mean, you got to check him out, guys. He's got over, I think, Cougar, you said you got like 4,000 hours in the game. 4,100 hours. Like, I mean, he has got some serious hours in the game. So you've got to check his out. Definitely go check him out. Hey, Cougar, go ahead and post your YouTube channel so that the guys in here can also check it out and check out your really cool base that you got. Oh yeah, I can post my Discord. Let me get my Discord. Hold on a second. Um, let's pause it. Let's go ahead and save it. And let's go here. Let's see. Let's go to my Discord. Discord. Boom. Here we go. All right, you guys should be able to see my Discord. As you can see, I got Stalker. I will definitely be playing that when it comes out. I took vacation for that. So that's direct messages. You have to bear with me. Is that here? Nope. Show my user. Huh? Oh, so it should show my user. Um, okay, there we go. So now it should show, where's the settings? Oh, here we go. So, copy username. Bam. Oh, wait, no, that's just a username. So, let me see how I can. Oh, here, copy user ID. There we go. That's my Discord user ID. There you go. So that's my user ID. That's the weird number. I know there's also like a different one. Yeah. Here we go. I can
Welcome to your top source for.
sorry about that, guys. Let's go here. Um, let me look at subscriptions. I think that's going to show who I'm subscribed to. Um, there we go, Chris Badger. Boom. Um, this one here. Check this out, guys.
Hi there.
Look
My
at
name's
this.
Chris.
Look at this
Let's
base.
talk about solar panels in the game of Subsistence. I first started playing somewhere, I think at the end of Alpha 58 or the very beginning of 59. And I would go on the forums and ask questions about power and whatnot. And I got varied and mixed answers. And so along the way, I started doing my own investigations. And so when I watch YouTube videos or look at the forums, I'll see some things that people do or say that don't match with the way solar panels work.
Hold on one second. Is this the one?
And
Hold on one second. No. Yeah, I think that's the one. So I think this is the one that's going to show his base.
Hi there. My name's Chris. Let's talk about solar panels in the game of Subsistence.
Yeah, look at this, guys.
So that's definitely not working. So let's look up
Look
here.
at this base, guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Hold on a second. All right, Truly, I got you real quick. Let me go ahead and add you to my Discord. Friends. Add a friend. There you go. Friends request sent out. Nope, not this one. And let's go back. Boom. Check this out. Yeah, there you go. Guys, look at this base. Look at this base. Look at all the glass. Like, just alone. Like, he's got over 4,000 hours, guys. Like, check out. Look at all those solar panels. Look at all the solar panels. Look at the top. He's got like a whole floor of dedicated to nothing but solar panels. Like his base could swallow my base. Like I could take my base, put it inside his base, like in his basement. Like that's just how big his base is. I mean, this thing is awesome. Look at this. And then he has another elevator that goes even higher. It's like he has this tower that goes all the way up into the sky.
Now there's a bunch of panels here, and we're all indoors.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Check that out. Look how high his base goes. That is crazy, guys. That is awesome.
It's only surrounded by glass. 22%. Now, I've moved this wall panel. These are definitely outdoors. What are they getting? 21%. We're definitely losing our light here. 20%. 20%. So the ones indoors, if it's all glass,
tell me that's
they're
not
going
cool,
to
guys.
produce just fine if it's all glass. And you can see we've got some scraps of wood up there, and that's not bothering anything. But there are some exceptions to the all glass is just fine. And I'm going to turn that around. It doesn't matter. Now what do we get? 10%. What's going on? Anytime you're next to slanted glass, you're going to get 50%. So slanted glass is a no-no. And I don't know about being near one of these curved walls. And I don't know about being near this glass roof. This one doesn't seem to cause any problem. This one doesn't seem to cause any problem. I've never tried with one of these. But clearly, next to the slanted glass walls, it just cuts your light in half.
And I think Chris
Okay.
has like 40,000 electricity.
Let's look at something else.
Look at that, man. That is
I'm
crazy.
going to take this back out.
Yeah, man, his base is cool as hell. Look at all that. Like, just the way his base is designed, man. It's just, and he's got his little garage right over there in the corner.
One common thing that that I see
46,000 power, man.
people
That
do
is freaking awesome. Look at that. He's
is
got to go.
place panels on a surface from below that surface. Something like that. Now, if this was a wood ceiling, we would see the bottom of the base through the wood. Now, what's that doing? 7%. Man, our light must be dropping. So these must be about 15% right now. Yeah. Oh, come on. Now let's just replace that from above. I want it to be basically the same place that was. What's it getting now? 20%. So we can see that those are going to be 20%. So this being near this slanted glass isn't what the problem was. It was that the base was sunk into the ceiling. All right, I'm going to put these back in that original configuration where they're facing all different directions, just so we can check the directions again.
Is that cool or what, guys?
29, 33. This is going to be 33 now.
Chris, man, you got to add another video with you going all the way to the top of your
So again,
your
direction
base,
doesn't matter.
taking the elevator all the way up.
Now I've got 85 solar panels in this system. 85 solar panels. And how many wind turbines do I have? None. And why is that? Well, I've done testing. Now I have to say that the testing that I've done was on 61. It is possible that there are some changes that have happened since then. But I'm going to try to do some testing here on 63 and see if there have been any changes. I highly doubt it, but it's worth testing, particularly if I'm going to say what I'm saying now. The reason that I have no wind turbines is wind turbines, through testing, show to produce only about 65% of the power that a solar panel does. And so they're just not worth making. Now people will say, what about at night? Well, at night there's a high probability that the wind turbines aren't producing either. What about during storms like we have right now? Well, we're still putting out quite a bit of power. Solar panels don't quit producing in storms. And yes, the wind is going to produce more at that point. But the key is that you want to have, and this is kind of ridiculous. I don't expect anybody or many people to have 41,000 power storage. So this is a ridiculous system, let's face it. But what you want to have is enough storage that the solar panels rarely can fill it up completely. And when you have that, you know that you are capturing all of the potential power that the solar panels are creating. And when you have captured all of that, since the wind turbines can never outproduce a solar panel over any length of time, what you have done is you've already captured the power that you would hope to make up with the wind turbines during a storm. You've already used the piece that produces more power and captured it, so the wind can never catch up. It's playing from behind the whole time. I hope that makes sense. There might be a better way to phrase it. Let's talk about upgrades. And this is something that comes up quite often. Now, I've got 85 solar panels, and maybe 15 to 20 of them have the first upgrade. None have the second upgrade. A new panel produces 100% output. An upgrade produces 25%. We would have to do 4 upgrades to equal a new panel. Well, what do 4 upgrades cost? Well, it would be 8 sinew instead of 3 to make 1 rope. It would be 28 electricals instead of 12 to make 2 circuit boards. It would be 16 scrap instead of 10 scrap. It would be 4 ingots instead of 4 adhesive. It'd be 320 mass instead of 150 mass, and it'd be 480 power instead of 500. So barely cheaper in power, but dreadfully more expensive in every other way. However, these 4 upgrades don't require the new ores to make the capacitors and semiconductors. So in a certain circumstance, if we've got a bunch of this stuff but we just don't have new ores, well, I'd say go get new ores. But you could see that there might be a circumstance where this could make sense. If I've got 250 sinew and 700 electricals, well, maybe it's just easier, okay? But purely from a total resource, it doesn't make sense. Now, what about the second upgrade? Again, multiplying this by 4, that would be 4 rope instead of 1. That would be 4 circuit boards instead of 2. That would be 16 scrap instead of 10. It'd be 32 crystal instead of 4 adhesive, which is easier to get. 4 adhesive or 32 crystal. It would be 360 mass instead of 150. It would be 540 power instead of 500. This never makes sense from a resource standpoint. Now, what if I filled up all the space that I want to have for the solar panels, and I don't want to create any new space, and I'm fat with resources. I've got resources hanging all over the place. Then maybe you could make a case, but that's going to be pretty rare. Okay, 74% light, 75% light, 75. 76. Now this is going to be 76. This is going to be 76, or did that go up to 78? So no, 76. So you can see that the direction doesn't matter. Sun's coming out. That's nice.
Yeah, ammo's brutal.
Okay, is there anything else I would like to cover? I think that pretty much covers everything. However,
Look, guys, look how big his base is.
there is one thing that I could do. I could show how I have tested the output of wind versus solar in the past. So if you're interested in that, stick around. I can do this pretty quickly. If you're not interested in that, I think all the informational part regarding solar panels is done. So you might want to just check out. But I'm going to go to a different world. I believe it is this profile. And I don't know what time of day it is. We'll have to see. Okay, it is morning. Okay, so this was essentially my second playthrough, and it's the last time I've ever built any wind turbines. What I did was took turbines and panels that I already had, and I put this little platform here where I can set things from there, from the base. Any bad guys around? And then move it to here where I have a BCU. So the BCUs don't touch, but I'm able to move things between the 2 BCUs. Now here I've just got a BCU, 1 storage, 2 wind turbines, and I was going to add 2 more. The more you have, the quicker the testing goes, because basically what we're going to do is do a race between the wind and the solar to see who fills up 1,000 storage first, And then we'll write down that one of them, solar, because it's always solar, got 1,000, and then the wind got, 750 or whatever it might be. Now you notice I do have lights. That's there to drain power from the system. Now, again, we've just got a little place where we can move things between that BCU and this BCU. The BCU, storage, and solar panels. And I've got stairs because I can't put the solar panels on the ceiling above me, and they work properly as we've demonstrated. You know what I could do? I could move this just because if we do put it there from down below, it's hard to see, but can you kind of see the ring of that base showing through the floor? That wasn't as evident on the glass, but you can see here the base is sunk into the surface. So that's what you want to avoid. But it's relatively simple to set this up, and it really doesn't cost you anything, because in the end I'm going to be able to, well, it costs you 2 BCUs. In the end, I'm going to be able to move all of this stuff back to my base. Some of it I made new probably, and then I'll just have more, which is always cool. And then, so once you've filled up your storages, you need some lights to drain it. The more lights you have, the quicker it drains. And it's really nice to be able to move the lights from one side to the other, so if one drains quicker than the other, notice how there's always more lights on the solar panel. It's because they create more power. So I can move a light over to here so that, well, I can move them back and forth so that I can get things drained as quick as possible. But so that's not a very complicated setup to put up, and it essentially costs you virtually nothing, maybe a few platforms and what have you. But everything that except those 2 BCUs, I can reuse back here at the base. So it's relatively easy. The biggest problem is that it can take a fair amount of time. And a lot of times, because you need to be there right when that storage fills up, sometimes you're just hanging around waiting for that. You don't have time to go anywhere, do anything. You need to just be kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs. So it's a bit of a pain, but it's certainly not hard. So that's how I did my testing, and hopefully I'll do it again. I'm actually, if I do it again, I'm probably going to do it on a different world, because the one concern that I have is whether different worlds have different weather effects. My hunch is the answer is probably not, and that I'm probably going to get the exact same results, or very, very, very similar results. But that's just something I want to take out of the equation. Does the weather vary from world to world? I've played in about 12 different worlds or so, and I don't think it does. I don't see any difference. Now, also, what about locations on the map? I don't know if we can see this. Yeah, I can't see it. I've got a little test bed right up here somewhere. I'm not seeing it right now, and I've done some testing there. I've got a base here. I've done some testing there. I think that's it. At any rate, I did one kind of, I'm surprised we can't see it, but they're just individual foundations, and sometimes you can see an individual foundation, sometimes you can't. And in that case, it's only 2 individual foundations. But I wondered whether elevation made any difference. Now, I didn't do 20, 30 tests at that elevation. I probably did 4 or 5, but the results were just basically identical to what I'd gotten right here. So I didn't see any reason to continue doing it. So, at any rate, that covers just about everything. I'm not a YouTuber. This is not going to get a lot of views, I know that, but I'm going to share it with a few people who play Subsistence, and I don't know how much it'll get spread around. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. If I know the answer to the question, I'll tell you the answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll say I don't know the answer. And if there's anything you disagree with or feel is wrong, please let me know, and we'll try to figure it out. But that should be it. Hope this helps. Take care.
Hey, Chris, you can
We lost $29,000.
Hey, Chris, can't you where are we at? Chris Badger. Um, can you go live on your channel where we could watch you live play? If not, you're definitely gonna have to do a video if you taking the elevator all the way to the top of your tower, man. That's got to be alone itself worth 1 million views. Definitely, you got to do that. Yeah, he's definitely got some cool. He definitely could make some cool videos. I wouldn't put it past him. He's probably got some really cool base down in the bottom in the caves too. Here's the other one he
The
actually made.
sound is working and everything. I don't make a lot of videos, so but
This
it
one's
looks like
also.
the
Look
meters
at
are
that tower,
bouncing
guys.
just
Look
fine. I'm not
at
really going to
that.
test the volume, so everything might
Oh
suck.
my gosh.
So as you can see, this is somewhat of a mature playthrough. Okay, this is my base. Where's the bear? He's just a level 3 anyway. No bear problems. He's on away. Reload. Okay, so one thing I would say is try to start making reloads automatic. So this is a very mature playthrough. There are a lot of differences between a playthrough this mature and a relatively young playthrough. But what I'm going to show you, it doesn't matter how old the playthrough is. But just to show you something, we have a max power of 46,000 and max mass of 100,000. If we look at what we have here, we've got 112 solar panels. We have 4 wind turbines. I told you the wind turbines aren't worth making, and the only reason I made 4 is to do some testing, to test the difference between them. And I already knew it before I tested this, but don't make wind turbines. Another thing that I pointed out is you don't need a bunch of lasers. Notice for this mature a playthrough, and somebody who has this much, oh, I've got 2 windows, or 2 window walls, and this much refined copper. And there's another chest as full as this downstairs. All I need is 2 lasers. They just need to be running all the time. So you get power, get your power going, and have them run all the time. And that's all you need, okay, is 2 lasers. So early game, I see people making lots and lots of lasers, and the only reason that those lasers have any value to them is because they never run them. 1 laser will get you a long way. Okay, so the main thing, I'm just going to kind of start running through a day here where we're just going to go scavenging.
Look at all that food, guys.
So I'm gonna get us filled up with food and water. Now notice that I've got a lot of water around here. And another thing I want you to notice is that there's no wood burner burning. That almost never burns. I've got to put that fat there. Do we have a place for this stuff? Nothing there. We could put that there. We don't have any place for that, so I'm just going to eat it. All right, now, so I'm ready to go out and run around. My meters are pretty much topped up. The water isn't, but I've got a bunch of water with me, and it doesn't matter whether you've got it in canteens or not. I'm going to take some protein with me. Now, I do have 28 protein bars, and I could use those. But protein bars are something I like to save for special times in the game. Now I've got 120 here, so I could just use those. But I'm going to not use them because I just want to demonstrate something. I'm going to take these 2 meat together. Now one of the things to notice is that most of my meat and food is already prepared. If you don't prepare it ahead of time, that means when you need food, you've got to take the time to prepare it. And the best time to prepare things is at night, when you don't want to be out because the visibility is bad. It's not a good time to be scouting, and that's a time to do your chores at home. Okay, now I have 2 fridges. I'd say wait until you are fat in power before you get 2 fridges. Just learn to live with it. Okay, so I've got some protein on the go and some veggies on the go. Now I'm going to bring the veggies that are the most in-season veggie that's there. Okay, and I'm not topping up the water completely because I don't need to yet. I would be wasting some of the water, whether I take it from there or from here. Okay, so we do have some lockpicks. We're just going to go for a romp. Hi there, Mr. Bear. We got a wolf up ahead. I'm going off to the left. He probably won't bother me. You're not on my butt. Now, because this is a mature playthrough, we're not going to be grabbing any ores. There's no ores we need. Now, that was just a case of being careful. I knew that wolf wouldn't be on my butt, but when I can just look to make sure, I tend to do that. Now, this is just general looting. Nothing special here. One thing I do is I almost never pass a 6-log tree without hitting it. This is the most efficient tree for gathering wood. So from the beginning of the game to the end, this is just something I'm going to hit. Okay. Now we're in a lock crate spawn location. And I'm primarily kind of looking for a lock crate. What do we got over here? Some scrap, I guess. Don't know how I missed that before, but I did. Okay, and this lock crate spawn location basically runs, this is one point. I tell you what, I'm just going to run the perimeter. So this is one point in it, and it follows the fence line all the way down to the creek. I'm not going to run this neighborhood quite the way I would normally, but it's mainly just because I want to outline the spawn location. So following the fence line all the way down to the creek. There's a crate I'm going to grab. We got a plane. Okay, and then there's a bear up there, so I'm not going to go all the way up there. But so we follow the fence line down to the creek, and then we follow the creek. There was a ammo crate here somewhere. Follow the crate. I don't see it now. Well, it's here, but I'm not going to worry about it. Follow the creek all the way down to the lake. And then we follow the coast. And the rule, of course, is hit every 6 log tree. If I was trying to gather wood, I'd hit, you know, some more trees, an occasional 4 log tree, or maybe occasionally get a strength boost and go to a place where it's all 4 log trees. I can get well over 300 off of one strength boost. But that's just focusing on logs, and I don't hit anything else. There's the lock crate. It is March. I didn't check to see what clothing I've got on. This is on a server. So a server is a game that anybody can log into. This one has no password, so anybody can log into this world. And there's some rules that are different on a server that I don't know if it's worth going into right now, but at any rate, you could log into this server. Okay, do we need to eat anything? We're going to top up our veggies. We're going to do some water. We don't need that that liver yet. Okay. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to just, every now and then, I'm going to check my levels and just top it up. And you're going to see that I'm going to run constantly all day long. And at the end of the day, I still don't have any stamina issues. So let's kind of run through the middle. Oh, and the lock crate spawn location follows this coast down to this point right here. Okay? And then it heads right back up to that 6 log tree that we started at, which we can't really see, but it's right up there. Right there. So that's a pretty typical size for a lock crate spawn location. And that just gives you an idea of how much area it potentially has a lock crate. So you've seen one here maybe, and then another time you saw one over there, so you want to start looking here all the time. Well, no, it can be over a pretty wide area. But if you work a spawn location enough, you will you'll figure out the parameters over time. You'll figure out exactly where it can be. Now, actually, let's take that bridge There's a rogue camp across the way. Let's go hit it. Ooh, a blueberry. Now the fortress base is over here, and I don't want to get too close to it. And I didn't pay perfect attention to where the rogue camp. Oh, I see it right there. Okay, now I use a bow on rogues. Now, one thing to look at. Let's go ahead and have a piece of meat there. Notice what my med situation is. I've got 14 bandages, 11 health packs, and 3 splints. And the splints are on my tool belt because that can save your life. If you just got whacked by a moose and it broke your leg, or maybe a cougar, and it broke your leg, you're not getting away if you've got to go in your inventory. To get to that splint kit. Okay, so one of the things you can do is get close enough that they start walking towards you. I'm just about too far away. So now there's going to be 4 guys at this. Four guys at this camp. He's going to be behind those bushes. I don't really want to deal with that. I can't one-shot him because he's got the helmet on. I see one of them up there. If I had brought that guy further away, the next guy wouldn't have followed. So anyway, instead of having to fight 4-on-1, I need him to get out of the bushes. I don't want to dodge, you little mother.
That's so cool how they bend over.
Far enough away that the fourth
die.
one didn't respond. So if you just spread them out, you don't have to fight 4 at once. I want to get away from that bush.
Oh, look at that fold.
I just took a quick look there at my vitals. Okay, so now we're in another lock crate spawn location. Damn it. I was going to hit this tree, but oh, there's a lock crate. We're going to have to put some distance on him. There's a couple wolves that are going to try to keep me from getting to the lock crate. Bear's not following. Reload. I don't care to harvest him. I'm not going to bother. Now, you know, at an early stage in a playthrough, of course you're going to want that. What do we got? We got 2 more. I don't really like killing these just to get a bag, but I've got hundreds of okay, he's a 2-shot to this bow. So we'll just use the bow. This is a level 3 bow. And a level 3 does 53 damage. Or no, 60 damage. There was something else over here. I didn't pay any attention to what we got out of that other lock crate. got 11 sinew. Okay, so that was an easy way to find 2-lot crates. When you know where the spawns are, it's not unusual for something like that to happen, but it's no guarantee that it's going to happen. I don't know what percent chance there is that a lot crate will be in a certain spawn area. I'm going to say it's maybe only 20%, 30%, something like that. But if you know exactly where the lot crates can be, you don't waste a lot of time searching outside of it. A couple blueberries there. So that's basically all there is to it, is know that I want to keep my food topped up, so I always have full stamina. And just once in a while, as you've got the bag open, or you're opening a bag, just look at your meters and have a snack. Okay, I think we're just going to head back home. So every time I go out, I have make sure I've got protein and veg with me, and like I said, whatever the most common in-season fruit is the veg that I'm going to take. So if it was wintertime, I'm going to be carrying cranberries. If it's strawberry season, it's probably going to be strawberries. There's an ammo bag over there. We'll get that. We don't really care that much, but this tree won't be ready to hit again, but since I got my hatchet out, I'm going to look at it just to make sure, but I know it's not ready. Yep. Now that one could be, but I doubt it. So I'm heading back home, and we'll just loot as we go. I'm gonna wrap around this way because the bear is still following. He's less likely to be now, but that wolf could be stalking. Didn't think they would be, but I tend to check rather than be just nonchalant it. And one of your deaths, you got killed by a bear that I knew was going to be on your butt because you hadn't gotten enough separation, and then you went crawling. And once they give up on you, if you're still close, they're going to stalk you. And you just started crawling, and he's moving as fast as you are, and then you stop to pick up a bag. Yeah, he was going to be on your butt. Oh. Now, I don't need any ores, so I'm not going to stop for any, but I will take that. Oh, hi. Didn't know exactly where he was, but hey, he knew where I was. Now, if a wolf is lunging at you when you get on the platform or stairs like that, he will complete that lunge. So I don't come right here to stop. I come up here, and actually they can get up to this doorway. I've got some screenshots of a wolf standing right in that doorway. I should have stopped in and grabbed another key. And I want to make sure I eat my meat before it goes off. But there's another lock crate spawn area, and I know you're aware of it, but I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have a lock pick, but I could outline where that lock crate spawn location is, kind of like I did that other one. While I'm running around, there's a bear. There's a 6-log tree up there, which I would hit if that bear wasn't there. There's another one over here. Now, this is a rock formation. I don't know if you've noticed it. And it is often called ortastic amongst subsistence players. It is the most prolific producer of ores in the game. And a lot of times you can come here and clear it for ores, run away for a minute or two, and oh, I should have mentioned, you know where this is because your base is right here, and this is ortastic. You can run away for a few minutes and come back and it's full of ore again. And so it can have silicon. So if you need silicon, that's a great place. You could actually put a drill just a little bit farther east of your place and drill silicon. When you need anything, nope, we're good. Okay, so it's end of day. We've been running around all day, and our stamina's great. That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. Is just paying a little bit of attention. You know.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you get a chance, definitely want to go to Chris Badger's channel. Subscribe to him. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night. I got a long day again tomorrow, and even though I'm off, I still got a meeting I gotta dial into. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, Chris, can't thank you enough. And you guys have a good evening. And I guess we could always talk about the good news tomorrow, right? All right, guys. Y'all have a good evening.